Hey there, hello, good morning everybody. Joe here. It's 8:14 a.m. Of course, by the time you see this, it'll probably be later. By the time I finish the video and it uploads. Anyhow, yeah, doing a little catching up here with you guys. Yeah, Sunday morning here. Just got off the phone with the bank. It seems that somebody fraudulently made a charge on my debit card yesterday. I think it was our little waitress at the Texas Roadhouse, or at least one of their employees, because that's the last place my card was used. And yeah, I got an email last night saying my account was below its threshold. I'm thinking, well, there's no way. Then I looked, I saw a charge for Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm like, Joe does not use Dick's Sporting Goods. So yeah, that's definitely a fraudulent charge. So I called them, and of course, they can't do nothing. They have to do an investigation first, which takes X amount of business days, and being that tomorrow's a holiday, so that money's probably not going to be back in there for a while. So at 11 a.m., I'm going to call the restaurant and have a nice talk with the manager, and let him know that one of his employees is most likely a thief. It may not have been our waitress. It could be somebody else that works there. But being she's the last one with her hands on my card, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's happened there. So anyhow, I got some mail calls yesterday. One of my favorite companies. If you're not buying from them, I suggest you do. Right there, a few sprues loose on eBay. I don't believe he's on Facebook or anything else right now, but he's got a lot of nice stuff, and a lot of you probably already know about him. But if you don't, I got another one of these, not realizing I already had a couple of them. I have the 72. He also has a 72 grill and the 72 scoop. The 72 comes with the different side marker lights, but this is for the MPC Dodge Demon, and it actually has, the grill's molded open. And it's not chrome, but guess what? Neither is the real thing. You just have to foil where the headlights are, so you get the reflectors, but it uses the kit lenses, but it gives you new marker lights. So that's really nice. Then I got the GMC Sierra grill. This goes with the new Silverado kits, either the dually or the single wheel. You do have to do some mods to the body a little bit. I think this will also work on the older kits, not the reissued ones lately. I think they'll also fit the others, but yeah, you gotta do a little mods to the core support. But I got the GMC version here. There you go, and it comes with all the lenses, and it comes with the GMC truck. And let me see if this will focus without, let me turn the light off here. Here we go. The Sierra and the GMC truck logo for the tailgate. So we got that. But yeah, there is some mods to be done, because there's the older version of these kits and the newer version. But yeah, you just got to do a little hacking. I also got the GMC work truck version. Now this one, they gave me the instructions. Maybe on the other one you don't have to modify it. I know one of these, they used to ask which kit you're doing it, whether you're doing the newer kit or the older kit. But one of them had to, you had to take out some plastic here. But yeah, you got the basic work truck grill. And it also comes with the GMC truck emblem, so you can make it a nice, if you want to go with the work truck grill, there you go. So you can turn either the single axle or the dually trucks into GMCs. He's got a lot of nice stuff, and I'm hoping he's going to have more stuff for the Stranger Things Blazer, which I'm about to show you pretty soon. Also in 3D print categories, I also bought this from Matt over at MCV Products. Now I bought this in hopes that I could either use the whole engine or the headers to fit in my 68 Chevelle, the Revell kit I'm building. I've shown you that in the past. It's a car without the hood and all that. And the problem I'm having is finding headers that fit. Either they're too wide, too long, too tall, too thick, too thin. The only other option I have is go without them. Hey, it's a project car. The guy hasn't got around the headers yet. Or find the right size solder and make them. Because they need, that initial front bar needs to come back and then drop. If it comes down like this, it hits the cross member. But if they're too far out, they hit the frame. If they're too far in, they hit the engine. So they got to be bent just right. And I've bought almost every aftermarket header. I've rated almost every kit that has a big block with headers. And there's always something that doesn't fit. So I was hoping, hey, if these headers fit, I'll just use them and use this engine somewhere else. Well, maybe I'll use the whole engine. I kind of mocked it up. It's not going to fit right in there either, without either modifying the frame or modifying the headers. So my choice is, like I said, go without headers, just use the manifolds. My other choice is scratch build them, which means I got to go find the right thickness of solder. I got to go buy a roll of frickin' solder, or at least a container of it, with the right diameter. That's not too thin, not too thick, not too stiff, and not too flimsy. We got some at work, but the stuff I have at work is way too thin and flimsy. I mean, if you held it up, it would literally, fold over on itself. And then we have the thick stuff for like, pipe solder. That's really heavy. That would be great for like a 1/8 kit. So that, or I could go convert it to a small block and all that. So, but I got this. It is really detailed. I'm not going to go take it all out of here, but I mean, you can see it, I got the little wing nuts and all that. You'd have to chrome the valve covers if you want them. Yeah, it's a really nice detailed kit. So I bought that in hopes that was going to work. But no. Still no luck. So what else have I got? Oh, I got all kinds of stuff here. Joe spent too much money yesterday. I got the Stranger Things Camaro. Yes, this is the old 79 Camaro kit. They modified. I'm sure you've seen this. HPI guys build it up. The main difference is new wheels, flat hood, and no T-tops, which is, really a plus. I'm not a big T-top guy. And I guess if you wanted to, if you wanted to make this thing a little bit more base Camaro, if you were really into it, let's get some light back on the subject. You could sand these off and fill that smooth and probably get rid of these flares somehow, but I'm probably going to build it close to, the way it is here. But I do like there's no T-tops, and I'm looking through the roof here, and you could see where they filled them on the underside, but I'm not seeing them really barely on the roof, which is really nice. So that's really cool. They're not showing through. So yeah, I mean, aside from that, the decals, this kit's pretty much the same. Unfortunately, the decals, well, I won't say unfortunately, they're probably nice decals, but of course it's got the Revell Germany type instructions in it now. I'm not sure if this is going to be a Revell standard in all kits, but they got these stripes in the blues, and they got them in the orange and the yellow, or orange and red, which isn't going to work for me. I'm doing the Camaro for the rock and roll build. I already painted it red, and I wanted to get the decals that are orange yellow, because they have them orange yellow, or red, I can't remember, but I don't want the red, because red's not going to show on the red car. I want the yellow orange. And raised decal is supposed to have them in at some point. And so I wanted to put them on that car. But, if I can't get them, I may look and get this from one of the other kits. They had them in silver and gray, I think, or silver and black. But, but those are nice. So those will come in. Do some with that. I may do it with decals. I may do it without, but yeah, picked up that yesterday because I was in the hobby shop the other day and Tom told me, guess what's coming out on Friday? And he showed me a picture. I said, yeah, I'll be in. So Saturday I was in. And then there's this. This is really nice. This is all new, folks. This ain't no retool. This is all new. Body's great. The only downside I see to this body, let's kill the light again so we don't have all this glare, or let me bring the camera down a little bit. The only downside I kind of see to this body is they molded a indentation for where the mirror goes. And I'm 99% sure on the real thing, there's no indentation there. There may be. I'd have to look it up. But that means if you want to go with different mirrors, you'd have to fill this indentation. So I'm 99% sure that there is no indentation on the real vehicle. That just makes it easier to glue the mirrors on. And if you're using the kit mirrors, that's great. But if you're not, you'd probably have to fill that in. And I'm hoping, you listening, Brandon, that he makes some different grills for this and different bumpers. I just looked it up a little bit ago, and I think 81 was the first year. 80 was kind of had two different grills. It had the round headlight grill and the square headlight grill. But I think 81 is the first official year that they changed to sheet metal. Because prior, the marker light here was vertical. Oh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. And I think the body line also came down here, and the shape of the sheet metal was a little different. So to make this thing an older version, like a 79 or 74, 76, aside from the grill, I think you'd have to redo this whole front sheet metal. But I'm hoping he does other grills. This kit does come with the appropriate grill. Let me see if I can dig it out of the box here. What a morning. Yeah, I got the notification last night about the fraud, and so I called them, and of course, there's no live support at like 9:30 p.m., so I have to wait till 8. But see, this is the grill that has the high-low beam headlight and the turn signal down here. Now, other grills had the dual headlights with a turn signal in here, and others had a single headlight with the turn signal in the bumper, or dual headlights here. There were different versions, so I'm really hoping two sprues, or a few sprues rather, comes up with alternate grills for these. That'll really make it nice to change it for the appropriate years. And these grills stayed on the Blazer longer than they stayed on the truck. The pickup in 88 went to that newer style grill, I think, except for 2500s and 35s, and the Blazers held on to like the late 80s or early 90s. They held on to the older grill. And I'm also hoping he does some GMC grills for these, so you can make the GMC Jimmy version. The wheels, they could have done better on these. They really don't have any detail. I mean, you're supposed to put they got the separate hubs and the hub caps. So once they're assembled, they're going to look good. But if you want to make them bare, as you can see, there's not much detail there. They're pretty vague, almost toy-like. That's the one negative I would give this kit, that they could have done better with the wheels. Because if you want to make it without the hubcaps, it doesn't look very good. There's no depth to it. It's kind of bland. But other than that, though, I mean, and Louis over Artistic Modeler said these tires are just laying in the box. So I bagged them separately here. But they seem pretty nice. They're generic, of course. They're kind of a harder vinyl-y rubber thing. But, yeah, I mean, it's got the police radio, all that good stuff, if you want to make it a police truck. I saw somebody posted that though it's accurate to the show, it's not accurate to the year that this is supposed to happen, because the light bar is a newer version on an older truck or something like that. But unless you're a hardcore police guy, you're not going to know the difference. But other than that, though, and the decals, they're pretty cool. They give you all the stuff to make it, all the details. I mean, there's the hubs. There's, most of this I'd paint on, like the door locks and crap. They're in there somewhere. But you got your under hood. You got your, now if you've seen this show, you'll get the box of Egos. Other than that, though, most people if you've never seen the show, you're going to go, why is there a box of Egos? And of course, you don't use this as a decal. You're supposed to cut this and fold it and white glue it together. But yeah, it's pretty cool. All the other stuff's there. So, and then, of course, it has, I swear to God, these instructions are probably 1/8 of the weight of the box. I mean, they're thick. Let me back up here a little bit. I mean, as you can see, there's several pages. I mean, yeah, this is definitely Revell of Germany, type instructions. But yeah, it even comes with his hat. His hat's in the box. You can throw that on the seat or the dash, or use it somewhere else. But yeah, so I picked up that yesterday because I had to. I'll probably eventually get the VW van. I've noticed the van, though, because Andrew's Hardware already had it, actually a couple weeks ago. And, whatchamacallit? What am I going to say here? It's a little bit more money than the rest of them. So I don't know why it's more money. Maybe because, it costs more to make it. I don't know. Because it seemed the price on neither of these two wasn't that bad. It was really reasonable. I think they were both under $30, or maybe this one was 31, the other one was 29. Something like that. Oh, forgot to show you too. Matt sent a couple bonus carburetors. Well, 4 bonus carbs with the order. 2 are upside down, 2 are upside right, but he sent me some carbs. So there's that. But yeah, so a few screws loose. He's got a bunch of conversion grills. So if you want to turn this into that or that into this, he's got them. Plus the grills are open, a lot more detailed than the kit's grill. So hey, if you want to turn a 78 to a 75 or what have you, look him up on eBay. He really got some good stuff. But where else am I here? What else I got going? I got my this is for Grandpa Mark. This is my Ford truck. It'll be a city truck. Now, I don't know if Youngstown ever had a Public Utilities Commission truck, but I made one. And I don't know if this is the color Youngstown ever used, but I used it. That's a Tamiya military color. I don't even remember what it's called. Let's see here. It's here it is. Intermediate blue. And I just put some 1K clear over it. I had numbers here. I had some number decals. And when I went to blow it off at work to blow the dust and lint off it before I painted it or cleared it, these decals stayed. These literally blew off. So I'll get some more decals and I'll put some numbers on there. They just won't get cleared. But I started working on that. And, oh God, it's been almost 18 minutes already. If you haven't slit your wrist yet, got the door panels done up. I found out looking up pictures. That's basically a pouch there. And one door panel has it and one doesn't. And I'm looking it up online. It seemed this was on the passenger door on some, on the driver's door and others. Some doors had, neither doors had it. It's just a panel here. So I guess you could plop it from door to door. But yeah, I just haven't done any real detail on any of this yet. That'll all get painted there, so. But that's my Grandpa Mark city truck. That'll be for the Ford group build. And then I got the, for the small scale group build. Come on, fingers, there you go. blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I got it painted yellow. This is for the little snap kit, mongoose rail kit. Probably going to go with some moon decals, I think. And there's the wing handles up there. It's mostly going to be yellow and black and, whatever other colors I may squeeze in there. But I got that going this week. And, yeah, that's about it. There's a little store up the street from me here. It's next to the post office. I haven't been in there yet. It looks more of a chick place, it had throw pillows and women's decorator crap. You could see from the window, and I never went in there when they were open, and most of the time they were closed by the time I got off work. Well, yesterday I stopped at the post office to double check I didn't get any other mail, and they were open. I'm like, let me go in there. And it's mostly home goods. Like I said, designer pillows, but there's also stuff you need. There's stuff like cleaners, spray cleaners, and air fresheners, and trash bags, and stuff like that at pretty good prices. Some of it's generic, some of it was name brand, but I was in there and there was a 2-pack of toothpicks. I think it came to like $1.89 for 2 of them. And I got a bag of chip clips, because how many of my potato chip clip things, I went to squeeze them, the spring flew out of them, or they snapped in half. So I got 2 of those and these 2, and I got up to the register, and it came to $3.75 for everything. I'm like, damn. She goes, yeah, every day things 25% off. I'm like, the price marked. I'm like, well, that ain't bad. So I got to go there more often, it looks like. Just for things you need, little things like that. There's a few toys and stuff like that. I didn't expect any kits, but I thought there might be some Hot Wheels. But no, there's some generic toy cars. But there's like a lot of decorator stuff, pillows and stuff like that. So, stuff if you want to decorate your house or apartment. But yeah, it's called Ruma. It's in the Cornersburg Plaza there. So, yeah, if you ever see the store and you're in the Youngstown area, stop in there. They just got a lot of little things like that. But me, I got up early this morning. I went to bed kind of early last night. I was kind of tired. And got up this morning and made breakfast. And as soon as it turned 8 o'clock, I called PNC. I at least want to call them. But I got to call them again on Tuesday now. To officially file something. I can't do nothing today because it's Sunday and tomorrow's a holiday. So that $98 probably won't be back in my bank to at least the end of the week. Now, if for some reason they don't see it as a fraud, I'm screwed. But apparently, come on. If somebody used my card, they don't know my PIN number. So they couldn't have used it, swiped it at a store and put the PIN number in. All they had was the rest of the information on the card. So apparently, more than likely, she couldn't have wrote the info down and used it at the store. More likely, she or he, whoever used it, did it online. Took the info off the card, went online to Dick's Sporting Goods and ordered something and paid with my card. Ironically, though, if she did that, she had to have it shipped or picked up in store. If she picked up in store, well, that's going to be hard to prove. But, hopefully they don't screw me on this. So help me God, if they do, I'm going to go up there, up to Texas Roadhouse and cause a big old stink. But like I said, I'm going to wait till 11. I'm going to call them anyhow. Just let them know that one of their employees might be a thief. I mean, unless somebody compromised my info earlier in the week and waited, last night to do it. But I'm trying to think where I used my card all week. And I really didn't use it anywhere else. And I hope I don't have to get a new card, because that means I got to go to all my automatic bill paying things and change the information again. So, anyhow, look at this. 24 effing minutes here. I've been keeping you people busy. Thanks for watching if you stuck in here. I'm going to go shut down, get this uploading, and go grab a shower. And maybe do some things around here. and all that good crap. So, hey, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed. I thank you, those that do. And, yeah, that's about it. So, just wanted to catch up on a few things. This is my version of model cars and coffee. Well, model cars and flavored water, I guess. You know me, I don't drink coffee. So, hey, everybody, have a great Sunday. Stay dry, stay warm, and I will talk to you later. I'm out.